Hello everybody and welcome
What's
back
up,
to more
gamers?
Frying Gex Alive. This is the best part of the game. Prove me wrong. Oh yeah, it's definitely tail time. But yes, last time we beat the main game. Defeated Rez and all that fun stuff. So now we have 3 bonus levels we have to go through. Prehistory Stage, Scream 4, and Rezopolis.
So this is, just so everyone knows, this is where the Titanic level.
Yeah, that's where the Titanic level is in the N64 version.
Forget about it.
So we're doing Lava Dabba Doo.
Yep.
Dabba Dabba.
Also, I'd like to mention that these levels are organized by how many remotes you need for them, not how difficult they are. If I was doing them by difficulty, this would be the hardest. So, we're off to a good start.
You said the Rezopolis one was the one that gave you an immense amount of issues.
Well,
This one is
I'll get to that
right?
when I get to that. Rezopolis did give me problems, but it gave me different problems. It's a maze.
This one doesn't have. Does it have the remotes?
There's one remote and one remote only. There's not even hidden remotes. There's no hidden remote. There's no collectible remote. Thankfully.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was just making sure.
Which I thought there was the first time through. And I was scared because there's barely enough collectibles in the stage for it.
I just noticed something. I never looked back on that chat if they ever responded how to replicate the Satan glitch.
Well, go ahead, check!
If
If you didn't see the last part, we were talking about the audio glitch. Well, did they?
So, somebody says, from what I gather, it's a result of the game. It's a result of the game loading too quickly and using the wrong instrument set as a result. So you can only encounter this on PS2's set to FDS.
My PS2 doesn't even run PS1 games anymore, though. So,
And then they said, I think that this was the conclusion the community came to rather than it being a case of silent revision. And then somebody said, seems to happen when playing on a 75/77/79K FDS shouldn't affect it.
oh, look at him.
And then somebody pinged Luke RF44. Hi, Luke.
Hi,
by the
Luke.
way.
I haven't talked to him for a while.
Apparently Luke gets it. Oh, where are you, Luke? I need you. Are you online? He's probably not online. He's not online.
Don't know. I haven't spoken to him for a while. Like, not since everybody made the shift from Skype to Discord.
Pretty much, yeah. He was a cool guy, though. I like
Oh
him.
yeah, for sure. He was one of the few people in the IES community I didn't actually immediately despise. So.
Well, that's because he didn't care about all
Exactly.
the stuff that happened. Also, we're coming full circle. Near the beginning of this LP, we talk about IAS. Bam, we're at the end, and we're still talking about it.
Oh yeah.
I like how of all
Sorry,
the
we're
games we
close.
talk about it, it's like this one.
I mean, it's a PS1 game. Think about it that way.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, it's funny. What is he even? He speedruns. I know that.
Yeah, he speedruns. Last time I spoke to him, he was speedrunning Gex, which would explain what he's doing on that Discord, but I don't know if he still runs that game.
I don't think he does.
This was back when like IS9 was going on. This is a checkpoint. By the way, everybody, last checkpoint in the game. Never gonna see one again.
It doesn't look like he does anymore.
Aw. Well,
Or if he does, he hasn't made any sort of substantial improvement, which usually means probably not.
Yeah.
Because 2 years ago was his last thing sent on that, so he's got the world record with Medieval, though.
Oh yeah, that's the other game he was running.
Good on you, Luke. He's got.
Can't wait for that remake to come out. They announced it like 2 years ago, and they haven't done a thing with it since. That totally means it's not canceled, right?
Well, no, they spoke about it not that long ago, actually. Remember?
No. When?
They mentioned it again or something. I don't remember what it was in detail, but.
Oh, right.
Anyways,
there's collectibles PS.
He's got 100%. No, he's first in 100% and max percent. And I think emulator 100%. Yeah. Which the emulator makes a 5-minute difference. Wow.
Load times, I
That
guess.
Yeah. Well, that and
So here's your hidden remotes for these levels, everybody. Freaking movie clips. Woo.
Do you get movie clips for 100 collectibles? Or
No, the hidden remotes, basically. You find them in weird places. At least you do in this level.
Out of all the times I've played this game, this is like even speedrun it. I don't remember these almost at all. I completely forgot they existed because I thought Resopolis or No Weddings in a Funeral was the only Res level, but I was wrong.
Well, we'll get to that one. There's a reason you forgot.
Did I forget for good reasons?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. It's not a good level.
This one seems not difficult, just seems like a lot of waiting, which sucks.
It's waiting, and it's very easy to screw up. Like, I've been doing it fairly well, but there's a lot of segments that the timing is almost non-existent.
Sorry.
Okey-doke.
Mayo's like, what the fuck?
Whatever.
I need to get that code from you again. I need that MU Paradise thing. Woo! Here's the cutscene, guys.
You cut up his brain, you
Wait,
bloody
his arms can
baboon.
just go.
Mm-hmm. That was
Oh,
it!
what? You could fit your hands through it!
That was all we got. I hope you that was totally worth collecting. Again, that was the hardest of the 3 to find, too. The other 2 are not hard. Well, the Scream one's hard. The Resopolis one can be painful.
Now that's what I call getting some
Trying
chance.
to, oh,
Sometimes.
Lord.
It's either
Why
super
did that
easy or
even
super
pop
painful.
up? That- ugh.
The rest one is literally impossible to train for, too, so,
Trying to find this MU Paradise.
The real estate wizardry of Kung Fu.
you can just search for things I sent over Skype, right? Just look for MU
Yeah,
Paradise.
except Skype doesn't want it to like work properly. Pizza time!
Of course.
Hey, wait, we talked about that in this LP too.
Yeah, we did. Because somebody
Look at
Somebody
that
has a
face.
Spider-Man
Look at the
obsession.
face. Look at the face. Look at the face. Not that face. Ran past it.
There's a lot of pictures here, okay?
That face right there.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty great. Missed it. And yeah, there's a lot of great... Now, this is kind of like that that coding bonus level where there was a bunch of really bizarre pictures. I did not even see that ledge.
Oh god, Skype is like lagging because I've scrolled up so far in our chat.
I swear I'm decent at platformers. You all saw that with the last level. And I can't even make this
Send help.
one stupid jump.
Send help. The Skype scrolling is not working.
There, finally made it.
There we go.
That's not even the hardest jump in the level, so, oh boy.
If I can't find this, I'm gonna have to tell you to get it.
Right,
You're gonna have
the
to
movie
do it.
clip's down here. That one's super easy.
Oh, never mind. This time I actually searched up what I was looking for on Skype, and it decided it wanted to give me what I was looking for. I'm actually really surprised.
Forget about it. All right, it's tail time.
It wouldn't be a Gex 2 part without tail time.
Tail time! You know what time it is?
Pizza time?
Yeah. Pizza.
This isn't how you're supposed to get there,
That's-
by the way. I just don't give a crap. It's like, whatever.
Now, speaking of having Paradise, I don't feel bad about mentioning this now. But do you think they intentionally made it so there would be some sort of workaround?
Possibly? All the... I don't like going to the route of suspecting or any of that. So
I like to think that given
speculation's
certain
not my thing.
circumstances- Hey, there's a picture of Gex.
Oh yeah, found one earlier too.
You can call me Gex. What's this image that I have? Oh, that's a good image. Save that for my friends later. Not what you think. Please,
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 porn.
no.
That's what 90% of your stuff seems to be.
Because I do not look. First of all, I don't look at it. Second of all, I don't share. Not with a friend. Hey, wait, those things. Like if that looked.
This feels so long.
No, it was which reminds me of a joke I made with my friends about D&D. We made bingo sheets for everyone when we started a new campaign to see how like all the things that checked off of like the type of characters we would make. I think all of us got bingo on all those character sheets. Like more than once. Wait, why am I looking at my bookmarks? Gex! And there he goes. I will focus way more on this after this.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to 90% of LPs that I'm the one playing.
I want to do this before I forget. So you have to forgive me. But I have this little screen open, so I can't see what you're doing.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm just completely ignoring you or something. Or ignoring what you're doing, rather.
Oh, you got in like the one frame that I wasn't spinning.
Well, back to the beginning.
Yep, like I said back in the last level, that was the last stage in the game with a checkpoint. No more checkpoints.
Alright, now that I've installed this thing, it should work, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna test it. You know what this part's missing? I'm missing wrong.
This level. This is me rushing it. Come on.
Well, all these levels, they have to be long. So they're just straight paths.
The Resopolis one actually isn't that long.
Oh, really? Is it just, like, stupidly hard?
It's a maze.
Oh.
That's why the level's a nightmare.
But if you know where you're going, it's not that bad, right?
Sure, if you know where you're going.
You did it once, so in theory, you should know. Where you're
Yeah, well, you'll see. Knowing where you're going is a very low chance. I expect the bulk of the video will probably be there.
What am I doing?
Trying
This
really hard
workaround
to-
doesn't work. I've been lied to.
It works, you're just not doing it. I'll show you how to do it later.
Oh wait, no, I messed up something. You're right. What's up, gamers?
Unless ME Paradise actively went out of their way to fix that workaround. It has been about a month.
Lily, have you seen Grandpa?
No, I I didn't make it so it's on incognito mode because I think I've explained this to people, but if I haven't, for some reason I have so I have so many tabs open. I think I've established this many of times before. What I do is instead of like closing a bunch of tabs I'm not going to open or whatever, I'll open up a new web browser page, but I don't want it to, because I don't know why I did this. This is just a habit. Instead of opening a new browser tab, I would just open up an incognito tab for no reason at all, which has killed me many times over and over again because there are some links that I actually want to keep open, and then like my computer crashes or like my browser crashes or something, and then I can't find what I need anymore unless I want to go. Unless I want to download like. I think there's certain apps which let you so you can sort of track, your history.
Mm-hmm. Or just web browsers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, track your history in incognito.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that. It's incognito mode.
But that's
I have
the
no
point.
reason to go in incognito behind you. That like incognito mode, no reason for it to exist, or rather for me to use it personally. I don't need to. I just. Do
it's the intro again.
Intro cutscene.
Is this scene longer than the last one? But the last one is so much harder to get!
The last one, he was just like locked up. It was kind of dumb.
Yeah. I mean, it was still short, but it was longer. I feel like it was at least twice as long. Alright, time for Res.
Do this. Wait. Resopolis.
This level sucks. This level sucks so bad. It's one of the worst 3D platformer levels I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
It's so
It's
bad.
got two. It's even got 2 remotes.
Oh yeah. It's so bad. Like this segment right here is actually not that bad. This segment's fine. They're showing now. The beginning is the terrible part.
All right. So
first off, my controls are locked. I can't move, and now I can move.
So now it exists. It works properly. Which is the better link of these to click? The first one or the second one? This is just for future reference on myself.
And here we go. This is the level right here.
Mm.
I can't change the camera. This is it.
Yeah, this is definitely May's camera. But which one's better, using the workaround script download or the one done through it, which is from the website itself?
The workaround. The one from the website won't work. That's why you need the workaround.
It's so weird. Okay. Well, now that I know that works, what's up, gamers? Now I don't have to deal with that now when I want to.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong remote. Oh well. Like I said, it's a freaking maze. At least I'm doing a remote.
Yeah.
I'll just play the second cutscene when I go back. Thinking this part's actually not so. It's just the maze. The maze part's awful.
Understandably so. Oh, this level's stupid. Like, it's just blue platforms that push you. Like,
and that's the better part of the stage. Oh, by the way, watch this. This is gold. A giant brain comes out of it, just flies off. Off to see the world. It's great.
It would have been great if it did it more awkwardly,
Oh, absolutely.
It's pretty good, though.
I'll have to grab the clip on the first run through, which is fine. That's what I was planning on doing anyway.
It's tail time.
Of course, it says tail time on its way. Of course, it's the last level of the game, except for the N64 version, which I'll be doing that in the next video, and that'll be it. The selfie is really close to being done.
It's funny because actually, hold on, let me check really quickly. We have a lot of LPs that are like
I mean,
Literally
I just
I'm not
finished Wind Waker not that long ago.
I'm not gonna bring them up by name to not date this worse than I date like 90% of our videos.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Bernie Sanders will be president. Yogi 2016.
Yeah, I think wasn't I intentionally trying to date that one though?
To an extent, but not originally. I think you started doing it after I started saying don't date the video.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was like the point. Like I intentionally did it. Alright, let's see. So for all the games that we have now, and I'm just gonna straight up say the number that we have being done now, that we're currently recording. That's not really dating it. I'm just giving numbers. It's really all
I have
days.
3, you have 4, I think.
Yes, you have 3, I have 4. And we are almost done with
I hate this part
2
so much. Look at the
on
fog.
your end. Oh god.
This fog is awful because you have to do running jumps.
Draw distance.
Okay, here it is. There's the video clip. So you have to make those stupid jumps.
Ugh. God, it's draw distance awful. It's not this bad in all the other stages. It's
It's
bad,
just
but
this
not
stage.
this bad.
This is awful. You have to just trust or something like that. Like, come on.
But anyways,
That actually is where I need to be.
2 of the 3 of yours are done, and honestly, only really 1 of my 4 are done. But it's been a while. I feel like since I completed one. Like
It had been a
since
long time
I've
since
actually-
one of mine was done too,
Yeah.
which
And
kind of
yours
works
have
out in my
all-
favor.
If you want to be more, honestly, it really works out in your favor because literally, both those games that are almost done, you're like literally, like today, like when we record today is probably when it's gonna be done.
I mean,
When you think about
there's
it.
still one more than the other LP, which that one's definitely not going to be today.
What do you mean? I'll let it be today. And you're like killing yourself on the inside. You're like, I don't even know why I mentioned it.
You'll be hating yourself in about 45 minutes, probably. Like, oh, why did I agree to this?
What am I doing in 45 minutes?
Because that's when we'll be recording that video.
Which one?
The one where you're saying, oh, sure, we can record that one today, it's okay.
Which one?
Oh my gosh. I thought we were actually trying not to say it.
Say it, but vaguely, because I'm actually really confused on which
Expert
one.
mode.
Oh. Wait. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, briefly. We're not going through the whole thing.
Sure, why not?
I'm not letting you.
Well, whatever. I accidentally skipped the cutscene, but does anyone really care?
It doesn't have,
I'll
it
just-
doesn't have Gex covering a woman's tatas.
Don't remind me. If you didn't look at the description of the last part, yeah, we found that picture.
Yep. Specifically me, I figured it out.
Mhm.
We've solved 2 loose ends in this part.
Yeah, that's it. I believe we are done.
Bye. Bye.
What? Oh, it probably wants the boss, right?
Yeah, probably. Forever save is 98% done. Never to be completed.
The game doesn't give you a chance to save after the boss.
I think that's just how it's designed. They didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
Look, wait, what's the name of the res level?
No weddings in the funeral?
No, this one.
This one, something about mazes. And that's not even a joke. I think it actually is mazes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's actually called something about
Mazed and-
mazed and
Confused.
confused.
Sounds about right.
And then Texas Chainsaw
Manicure. And Lava Dabba Doo.
I was gonna tell you to stop moving the camera, then I realized Gex is spinning.
I can't move the camera.
I know.
You can only move the camera when you have that icon in the lower right.
Woo! See you next year.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can't end the part yet. You crazy?
Oh.
There's only
We have
one
to
thing I
end-
can do to end this
We
LP
have to,
on.
we have to properly
Let's set him on fire. Just-
This is a proper send off to the LP for the most part. Well, for the main parts.
Oh, yeah. See y'all next
So,
time for N64 exclusive level.
See you guys in another LP or the next bonus part.
Probably
if you
bonus
stick
part
around.
first.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying for people that don't want to see the
Oh,
bonus
sure.
part. You know.
Okay. And I'm probably not even going to label the bonus part.
See you next year.